Oh, hey there, people. How's it going today? Oh, man. I haven't done a lot. By that, I mean I haven't done shit today. Well, what I need to do is get this here room in order. It looks like, I mean it, a tropical earthquake rolled through here. Let me shed some light on the situation. We'll give you the old panoramic. She looks friggin' horrible. Like, literally, I haven't done anything up here in forever. So, I'm gonna go ahead and get started on cleaning this up. Bag as much crap, put stuff away. And, yeah. I was thinking about taking a run over to Sobeys first and grabbing some, doing what I normally do on the weekends. And that's get some fried chicken and rice and have some dinner. It is a little bit later than normal. I kind of got up, and because I'm addicted to Ark, I got back into Ark. Even though he played a lot last night. So that happened. So I'm thinking I might take a rip over to Sobeys right now first. Get some food to eat because I'm fucking starved. And then we'll clean this room up. I want to pass the vacuum in here too and get anything off the floor. Possibly take this white table out of here and just get everything sorted so I know what I'm keeping and what I'm not. But like I said, we're going to take a rip over to Sobeys first. Get something to eat. Getting a late start on the day today. Which, you know what? That's fine. It's Saturday. Alrighty guys, we got the GoPro here, and we're gonna go to Sobeys. I don't really need anything special to drink tonight. I'm not sure what game we're playing tonight. Logie just bought himself a copy of Ark, so we might be Arking it tonight, we might not, hard to say. Also, I've gone ahead and moved the GoPro Hero up a bit on the window. I want to move it right to the top of the window. However, the problem is General Motors puts this like black spotted, I don't know what the heck it is. I'd like to call it a sun visor, but honestly, it doesn't cover the whole top of the window. It just covers like underneath the rearview mirror. So for all I know, that's like the antenna for my car starter maybe. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't know what it is, but it's a porous material, and the suction cup can't get a good grip on it, so I can only go up to that point, which kind of sucks because I'm not getting the best shot because of the arm on the GoPro's suction cup mount, which is pretty long. So I got her positioned as good as I can think of. Hopefully it's good enough, but yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a rip over to the Sobeys, get some food, go home, eat something. I'm starved. So I figure if we go home, we'll eat, and then we'll get tackling on that room. It shouldn't take too long to clean that up. Then I want to grab the pushy sucky from downstairs, empty it, bring it upstairs, vacuum the carpet in there, get it all spick and span. What else did I want to do today? Right now, as you can see, it's a gloom and doom kind of day out. They called it yesterday. I was looking at the Weather Network on Google. I actually we were playing with OK Google because 88 Music Rocks recently bought himself a Chromebook, and he was all happy that he could talk to Google. He's like, "Oh, this is so cool! This is so cool!" It's like, well, you can do that from Google Chrome. Like at any point in time, if I say OK Google and Chrome is open, Chrome will automatically turn on voice search. Like as long as I'm on the Google Chrome homepage, like or the Google homepage, I should say, the Google search engine. If I say "OK Google," it hears me and it goes "badink," and then it waits, and then I give it a command like, "What's going to be the weather tomorrow?" or "What time is it?" or "Do you like pina coladas?" Whatever it may be, and the voice comes back and it'll attempt to dictate whatever it brings up for a search result. So it's like. Cool feature the Chromebook has it, but Google Chrome's had that for, God, I don't even know how long now. I know my cell phone has it. I can just at any given time say "OK Google" and ask it a question. Like the one time Dad was asking how late Canadian Tire was open till on Sunday, and I'm like, I don't know. Let me ask my assistant. And I'm like, "OK Google, how late is Canadian Tire in North Bay open on Sunday?" And she came back and she was like, "Canadian Tire in North Bay is open until 9 or until 6 p.m. on Sundays." So there's your answer. And he's like, "Oh, cool. How do I do that?" So he's like talking to his phone. He's like, "OK Google, OK Google, OK Google," and it just wouldn't turn on. So I had to show him exactly what to do to get that feature to work. But it's pretty cool feature to have that search assistant right in your pocket, or even at your computer. If you don't feel like typing, you can just talk to it. You know, as long as you don't have some wicked accent. Because I know, I don't know if it's been resolved, but I remember when crazy British bloke got his iPhone with Siri, he would try to talk to Siri, and Siri couldn't distinguish his accent that well, so it was basically pulling words that weren't what he was saying, because Siri thought those were the words that he was saying, because his British accent, I almost call it a Braccent, because British accent, I merged them together like that. See what I did there? Yeah, that just happened. But no, the system couldn't distinguish his accent, so and he's got a real thick British accent at times, which makes it a real pain in the cock for voice assistants to understand them. But they might have fixed it, because now Siri does have a British assistant and an Australian assistant, which honestly to me they both sort of sound the same. But that's just me and my ignorance to culture, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, like, it just has a bitch of a time distinguishing between accents at times, so. So I think as long as you can pronounce your words and get your point across, Google will understand it, and then you can launch a search based on your voice. And I think that's a great feature. All right, let's go ahead and get into subs and get some noms. Then we'll go home, eat, and get tackling on that room. Like I said, I'm not going to bother going to the liquor store. I don't really need anything special tonight. We got a 2-4 pills at home. We are fine for the liquor. All I need is some food. So I'll park this thing Frenchman style right here. Alright, cool. So I shall return from soaps. Sweet deal today. Could be a sweet deal every day for all I know, but anyway, they had 2 sides and 12 wings on for $11.99 plus tax. Kind of required to jump on board for that deal. Let's go home, get some eats into us, and then we'll start the cleanup process and get everything all put away or thrown away, whatever it may be. All I know is I'm tossing a lot of shit. There's a lot of garbage in that room that does not need to be in that room. Riding butts to nuts on an eco-ped. That's funny. Yeah, it's so crazy how ARC just lures you in. Like, why is my car trying to steer left? I'd have to look into that. But it's so weird how ARC will just pull you in. Like, you'll start playing, you're like, I'm just going to log in real quick and feed the animals. And next thing you know, 5 hours went by. Game's a time vampire, but it's so much fun. And with GTA being the same old fucking bullshit every time we play, it's just, I don't know. They really got to add some more content to that game. Like, a lot more content. Alright, let's do this. So I got myself my chicken, my rice as normal. For because you're allowed 2 large sides. I decided to try something I haven't had from Sobeys in a long time, and that's pierogies. Chicken, pierogies, and rice. And I bought myself a bag of sour cream and onion potato chips to have tonight. Yay, yay. As for tomorrow, I'm hoping the weather's nicer, because I want to go get some gasoline for the riding mower and for the push mower. And we're going to do a romp around the backyard. I'm going to try a head mount camera with the band rather than using the helmet. I don't think that's going to work out too very well, but what I might also do is chest mount the... I want to try a head mount, chest mount, and then a mount on the actual mower itself, which probably won't turn out too good. I don't know. We're going to see what we can do. I might even set up cameras around the yard to catch different angles of the lawn mowing. Try and make something funny out of it. But I definitely got to mow my lawn tomorrow. Gasoline, as I am fresh out of fuels. Unfortunately, in real life, you can't go pickaxe a rock and get oil, or kill a worm little creature and get an oil, and then cook it with some rags and make gas. You actually have to go and get it yourself. Sucks. Oh well. But right now I'm really hungry. My stomach is gurgling. The whole time I'm in Sobeys, it's a hurgle gurgle, hurgle gurgle, hurgle gurgle. friggin' in Sobeys almost got, I don't know if we were gonna have an altercation or what, but I'm at the counter getting my food, and this fucking guy comes, he's like behind, like he's back, I don't know, I'm gonna say about 20-30 feet behind me, and he's like, hey you, yeah, you right there, and I turn around, I'm like, what? And he's like, oh, sorry, never mind, I thought you were someone else. And I'm like, okay. Like, and he was coming at me too, like he was moving in when I turned around, and I'm like, okay, like what the fuck were you gonna do? Try and fight me in Sobeys? Like, security cops would have been on you so fucking quick? Is it really worth it? But I guess I wasn't who he wanted me to be, so we never exchanged flesh. So, I wonder what would have happened if I wouldn't have turned around, if he would have just came up behind me and rabbit punched me in the back of the neck or something. Pretty fucked, man. People are dicks. They just like fighting for some reason. Well, some people do. Then there's that time when you're out with your friends and one of your buddies gets into a fight and all of his friends just stand around looking at him like, oh my god, look at you, you got knocked the fuck out. Like, jump in and help, bud. Who cares if it's unfair? Somebody aggro's on you and you're with your buddies, and somebody aggro's on your buddies, you fucking jump in and you start feeding them shots. You just start feeding the fucking assailant shots. Who cares, man? It's fuck fair fights. The guy jumped in, he jumped your buddy, and you fucking jump in and you just start feeding him. You don't sit there and pick your arse while you watch your buddy take a bunch of shots to the face or gut or back or neck. You fucking intervene. Like, I don't know, man. I see it too often. I remember it happened one time with my buddy Chuck at the bar back in the day. Some guy came at him and I fucking jumped in. I started feeding the guy some rounds. Didn't know the guy from a hole in the ground. Just, fuck, you're attacking my buddy, it's on. Aggro time. Go from passive to aggressive and just started feeding the guy shots everywhere. Kidneys, lower spine, fucking face when it was exposed enough. Just started haymakering the shit out of that guy. Chuck was like, did you even know that guy? And I'm like, nope. And he's like, why'd you start feeding him shots? I'm like, he attacked you. Fucking step up and you beat the shit out of the guy. If his friends would have jumped in too, then alright, but they didn't, so, or he didn't have any, one or the other. Just fucked. But anyway, people, I'm almost home. Let's do this. Alrighty, well, I already started filling up a garbage bag here. I got a bunch of the stuff cleared off my table, mostly dishes. Still got some more dishes to clean up. Got some more shit on the ground here that I want to clean up. Some laundry to bring downstairs to wash. Clean up a lot of the bags and crap that was over here in boxes and things. Still got to do something with that cooler bag. And the rest of the crap over there in the corner. Get that all figured out and what I'm going to do with it. Clean up all this shit on the desk back here. Get this all organized. Definitely get this all organized. This just looks like a tropical earthquake rolled through and just completely ruined everything. So I'm going to go ahead and get working on this, and I'll chime back in periodically. Alrighty, getting the laundry started. Got a lot more progress on the upstairs. I want to take a video of Oreo. He was laying back there behind the back there. If you see those chairs stacked one on top of the other, he was laying behind it. Looked like he was in prison for being a bad dog or something. It's kind of funny. Just need to get some more shit off the floor here and bagged and tagged, and got a lot of room cleaned out. Just gotta get these beer empties off the beer store. Probably do that tomorrow during the day. We'll go and drop them off, get them out of here. And I want to get that old computer case up on the desk and clean up around that area. This is our second bag that we filled. Nice. And still got more shit to deal with. Alrighty guys, it's later than piss. My last update was about 9 hours ago. Maybe 10 hours ago. It's currently 5:46 in the morning. I need to go to bed. I gotta get up tomorrow and do stuff. So I'm shutting her down here. We did a super long ARC live stream tonight where we did stuff and junk, and we got a couple more dinosaurs and other things, but I'm cooked. I want to go to bed, so thanks for coming out. Like, favorite, comment. Keep on vlogging.